And the main thing that appeals to me for racing, the speed, the acceleration of a car, the performance of a car, the level of grip it has, going around a corner, that fast, braking that late. And then a race, when you've got everyone around you doing the same thing, and you're really driving on a knife's edge, there's no room for error. I was aware that my dad was someone special, but I didn't know to what degree. His dad died so young, I was only 5 when he went. I suppose mid-teens, and I started to realise, yeah, okay, he's quite something. Not every day that someone has that father. But then when I started racing, then I realised actually how well loved he was and how famous he was. I met a lot more of Dad's contemporaries, but it's only since I was become an adult myself that I can hear more of the stories and stuff like that. I've learned probably more about him in the last 10 years than I had the rest of my life. I think Dad was so special to the public because they could level with him. He was just an ordinary man. He was well-behaved sometimes, but he was also very badly behaved a lot of the time. He was very honest, he was very lovable, he was very humble, but he was very fast as well. He wasn't your typical racing driver. He managed to maintain his humility even all the way to the top. So I think that's an important thing which people liked. Omologato is a young brand, it's up and coming. Dad's personality has reflected in this partnership completely. Any brand can have a liking for top levels of racing just because of the exposure they get, but watches in particular, because it's all about time, isn't it? People love to see the helmet and the suit because that's the image they have when they think of James Hunt, and it's something real, and yeah, it was Dad's. We've modelled the watch with the colours of the helmet to represent Dad, and I think anyone thinking of James Hunt immediately thinks of those colours. So if you put those colours on a nice watch like that, it almost looks like you're wearing Dad's helmet on your wrist. What people will like about this watch is how it does represent my father and what my father was. Well, he was a spanner in the works in Formula One and really rocked the boat, but in a lovely way. He gave it a shake and gave it a wake up. For someone to sort of be able to wear that on their wrist is like having a bit of James Hunt with you.